right, his nether stone. You got him, Aaron?
All right. I'll put him in my inventory, but...
Okay. Aaron, it would look pretty fucking cool on you. Is all I'm saying. I know you don't wear clothes, but that armor might look good on you. It's a really nice looking table. There's severed heads.
I'm going to not click on this portal, though.
Ooh, a silver glass. I'm picking up the silver so I can sell it. Kethric's not using it. Okay, so the grand design is the Mind Flayer's species-wide ambition to return to the days of their conquering greatness through an act of sudden mass ceramorphosis, giving the Elder Brain an overall command, an implacable army of elithid slave warriors with which to defeat all their old enemies, human and humanoid, Githyanki, and Elitharid. What a Elitharid? I gotta look that up. Elitharid. Of course, this is delusional madness, megalomania on a cosmic scale, and I know just how to turn it to our purposes. We're going to help the Mind Flayers enact their grand design, but only in a way that suits us. The Elithid shall have their crusade to enslave, but they will be acting in turn as our slave, and we shall determine the how, when, and where of their great Elithid outbreak. To be precise, I, Gortash, will determine these things, as commanding the grand design is clearly a Banite task. So he is the follower of Bane.
I also really like the line of zombies coming down my little, there's like a ladder over here, and they've been like just taking turns waiting.
There was a wad of them at the top. There was like 30 of them at the top.
I'm pretty sure if you bring like scary followers into a town, like the townspeople will freak out. Can you imagine if we just roll through with all these zombies? Okay, I got another book here. Underneath this book concerning the cult of the Absolute and the dangers it presents is scrawled this response to the text. So this is a response to this book. This hastily written drivel is admittedly well-intentioned. Its author is clearly fizzing with fear of the Absolute. The problem is that they conflate the rise of the cult with other things, like the heat death of the universe, the resurrection of one-eyed Vecna, the Lich, and the proliferation of necromantic excess, and even the withering of some imported fruits from cult. This person needs a glass of water and a lie down. All right, Lord Gortash, the committee of concerned... I don't know what that word is. Guys, we're learning a word today.
I can't read it unless I can see it.
I understand. Oh, it's a way of... It's a plural version of patriarch. Oh, cool. All right, we learned something, everybody.
Yep.
All right, they would like to extend an invitation to a formal meeting at the High Hall to discuss plans, short and long term, for the economic livelihood of Baldur's Gate. Tuesday, the 12th, noon, a luncheon will be served. May we presume your attendance? So Lord Gortash sent that. If we ever get to Baldur's Gate, we can attend. I would like that.
I'll apologize. I don't know. I guess there might have been a cinematic from picking up and looting Ketheric, but because I'm an owlbear, maybe it didn't do it.
Oh, yeah?
So I don't know what that meant.
Gotcha.
So we can do the fight again. No.
I'm good.
Is it possible for us to watch that cutscene like on YouTube or something? All right, reading the note. It says, Papa, I love you from IZ. We're gonna watch this cutscene that we've missed.
It's probably on the body.
In death, the body is cooling, but energy radiates from the stone.
Remarkable.
Oh.
Truly. And now
Wow.
the picture comes together. The Absolute is neither god nor man. It is the Elder Brain you saw, held here by those three against its will. The crown it wears controls it, and these stones control the crown.
Gotcha, okay.
It has been dominated. To master an Elder Brain, to subdue it. Our enemies are formidable.
Gotcha. So the netherstones control the crown controls the brain.
I was just waiting.
Gotcha, okay.
All my guys are coming down the ladder. I was just letting them get some exercise.
I bet you it takes a while, yeah. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and interact with the portal.
Yep.
Portal to the surface.
Go ahead.
Oh, Withers is here.
There are important matters.
Minthara is on the throne, that's great.
Is it true
Listen
you were
again.
a member of the Absolute cult, Drow?
Do you mean to judge me if I were? Darthir.
Our enemies spread like rub rot. Treat one patch, and 2 more bloom in its place. An elder brain, bound by lost Netherese magic, with servants of the dead 3 holding the chain. Reminds me of old times.
Ask the questions you want.
Extensively.
We just do what we usually do.
Mind
Yeah.
flayers too. But I never dreamed of seeing gods and Illithids working in consort. It is most disturbing. But take courage. We have killed a man who could not die. and
Yeah, we did.
stripped the Absolute's army of its general. You have a netherstone.
Yeah.
And you're on the scent of 2 more. These chosen have reason to fear you, and I would like to be at your side when you confront them.
Yes.
When we reach Baldur's Gate, there will be even darker paths to tread. I will follow you wherever they lead.
Yeah. Or do you want her to join? Yeah.
How does it compare to a shadow-cursed inn?
Oh my God, Aaron.
I'm sorry, they haven't left yet.
I came back. It's like Minthara is a queen of a zombie empire right here. Okay, I'm gonna talk to Minthara.
Okay.
If I can. Oh my God.
I'm moving them out.
There we go.
I will
Do they
never
show up
tire
behind you?
of sitting on dead
That's a
men's thrones.
pretty good line.
Yeah.
And I never tire of killing their previous occupants. You make a good team.
Oh no, I'm in a different thing.
Damn.
Damn it, Aaron.
I don't know what to do. Just stop talking to her.
I'm missing things.
Are
Yeah.
you just chatting with her randomly? Like, come to this.
Yeah, the one that Aaron's in is, like, right now, I think a bit more important.
It is.
Son of a bitch. Don't move. This isn't... I'm not ranking how important a thing is.
I had no dreams at all.
No, this is more important.
Nothing but darkness. And when I woke, my
Not
father
working.
said
I
you
have a
were
whole
dead.
dialogue over here.
His soul was poisoned by the god of death. His sick devotion ruined him. But for all his sins, he brought you back to me.
Balls,
all right?
blood letter Orin.
I will be. And you?
In this moment, I want for nothing.
I'm in a whole dialogue and I can't just get out of it. I'll skip it.
Do what? No, you should leave that because you just talked to her again, right? Is there not a leave?
There is no leave, no. It's a whole dialogue tree
There's
thing.
nothing I can do with this, Eric.
There you
All
are.
right.
So I don't know what you want.
This is Aelin. Aelin,
I'm not gonna move forward with whatever dialogue options I get.
Oh, but we have met. This is the soul.
All I did was try to move from you.
From the Shadowfell. They watched my
Minthara's
father
talking
crush
about
the rebellion
Orin,
of villainy and fought well
that she
against your
used to
supported
worship
father.
that woman.
May
Okay.
he rest in peace at last, now that he's dead.
Smirkle now, Ball. I feel like we're in over.
I have more to thank you for than I knew. And we have much to discuss. Perhaps we could join you in your camp later?
Orin, Minthara knows Orin really well, and she
Thanks for watching out for me.
her agony will nourish me. She does not like Orin. Okay.
Aelin!
Isabel. My love,
Oh.
you were dead. I saw your body.
I'm here. And so are you. And my father, he can't hurt
So
us
fucked
any
up what he did. Did he know about this?
I dreamt every night that you'd come back
Sure
to
he
me.
did.
But somehow it was all a nightmare Dawn would undo.
I had no dreams at all. Nothing but darkness. And when I woke, my father said you were dead.
Yep, he knew about it.
His soul was poisoned by the god of death. His sick devotion ruined him. But for all his sins, he brought you back to me. Are you all right?
I will be. And you?
In this moment, I want for nothing.
It's so funny she has a spear on her back.
Yeah, I know.
There you are.
That guy's
is
covered in
Aelin.
blood.
Aelin, this is...
Oh, but we have met. This is the soldier that freed me most valiantly from the Shadowfell. They watched my boot crush the very brain of villainy, and
We
fought
did.
well against your changed father.
May he rest in peace at last, now that he's dead. I have more to thank you for than I knew. And we have much to discuss. Perhaps we could join you in your camp later?
Oh, cool. Okay. That's where we're caught up?
Yep.
Yep.
Righty.
We look forward to it.
Now you will leave us. We must take succor in one another's bodies. And
Aelin!
They haven't seen each other for hundreds of years, Eric.
They must.
I'm gonna
They
go,
must take succor.
I'm gonna go stand in this corner.
Okay. I want to talk to Withers because it's so weird that he's here. He wants to speak.
Lifted. The dead three, allied once more. The balance shifts. There are depths to this alliance yet unplumbed. Consider, mortal. Do illithids possess souls?
I don't know. Yeah, do all living things have souls?
No.
No.
Nor canst thou count mind flayers.
They don't
among
have souls, okay.
Yet, the three amassed an illithid army void of apostolic souls that could imbue them with power. A flock without souls, yet to what end, mortal? This is the question thou must come to answer. Until such time, be availed of my services.
Okay. Why are you here? Isn't there more you can tell me? You seem to know a lot about the dead. I'm surprised to see you. Why are you here?
Where matters of balance are concerned, I am eternally called.
Withers likes balance, okay.
Yes, Bane, Lord of Darkness, Baal, Lord of Murder, Merkel, Lord of Bones. Once judged, ascended, then vanquished as one, and as three. The alliance is reforged, mortal. The plains thus quake, and the gods shudder. No.
I love that he just says no and does not go on. All right, thank you, Withers.
Oh, you did ask a yes or no question.
Yep.
I need to talk to him about the quest stuff.
You helped me escape this hellspit. Then took down the heart of Moonrise, Ketheric himself. Oh, I'm impressed. And I'm not a man easily impressed.
Wulbren is impressed. I do what I can. It was hardly a challenge. It wasn't too bad. I believe the words you're looking for are thank you. I do what I can.
Indeed. You're worth 10 of my own crew. That is clear to see. I underestimated you, kept who I was and who I represent from you.
Are you?
But I see now that was a mistake. I am Wulbren Bongal, leader of the Iron Hand Gnomes. No doubt you've heard of us.
I failed a history check.
Are inventors of the highest order,
Inventors.
matched, perhaps, but never surpassed by the Gondians at the High House of Wonders. But our forebears
Oh my
were
God.
foolish,
Oh my
complicit
God.
with Saravok's madness over a century past.
I'll wait for this to stop
so,
talking and I'll get
We
Obi.
were banished. We still are to this day.
Sevrok's madness over a century past. Who is Sevrok?
The very one. It's the only mistake the Iron Hand Gnomes ever made. And it cost us everything. Our cause is just and righteous, friend. That's all the luck we need.
640 gold, Calvin.
Yay, we finally finished that Wulbren quest, huh?
Yeah. This is
My
the dude that
art
was
game.
sleeping at the Last Light Inn. Sleeping.
He was comatose from a spell.
And you Gelton
That
formed
is sleeping,
the fist.
you know?
He sought out people of courage and honor to fill its ranks. You saved Daniel, lifted the curse, and killed an immortal. It's safe to say you'd have been recruited in an instant.
Yeah,
A flaming
Right.
fist.
close to 26.
A novice, actually. She dropped everything to make sure I made it here safe. I heard about Duke Ravengard's capture. If his soldiers are anything to go by, he is a man to admire and respect. I hope you can save him. For the good of Baldur's Gate.
Thank you for your help.
You too, my friend. Thank you. From Thaniel and I.
We leave the heart of the Absolute alive. Thanks to you. You did well to defeat Ketheric. But Ketheric was only the first to fall. There are many more battles ahead, and they will not be so easily won. You will need allies.
I have allies. I know, that's why I just recruited Jaheira. I know, that's why I just recruited Halsin. Enough lives have been lost. I don't need allies. I have you. I'll just say Jaheira.
Jaheira's wisdom will be an asset to you on the journey ahead. Her harpers, too. Halsin's strength and loyalty will bolster you in times of need. But if we are to succeed, we will
Still need others. Okay.
My arm.
Will there be anyone left when we arrive in the city? I will seek more allies in the city. I like that one.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. Baldur's Gate may not know it yet, but its fate is bound to ours. Seek on its streets those whose purpose aligns with our own, and invite them to our cause. Together, we will put an end to the Absolute, the Chosen, all.
Cool. All right, I'm going to
I'll go
fast
over.
travel. I was just curious if things have changed since then. Everybody's gone. Everything is moving so slow, I think maybe because of the zombies, I don't know.
That sounds ridiculous.
I never saw myself as a banisher of shadows before. I was always more of a lurker in, historically.
You can feed on me tonight if you like. I never asked, are you Cazador's only spawn, or are there others like you?
Cazador, sire
Seven
seven
spawn.
spawn. Me and my 6 brothers and sisters. I was one of his first. Some of the others came years later. He was a monster to us all. But did take special pleasure in my pain. He said, my screams sounded sweetest.
Oh, Astarion. So there's 6 other spawn from Cazador that we can either, I'm sure we'll encounter in Baldur's Gate at some point. Oh
God
my
damn it.
God!
Fuck's sake.
Hey guys, I'm at camp now.
Okay, I'm gonna talk to Gale.
I think we've done rather a good thing here. A welcome change to gift this land.
Yes, 26 hours officially.
So much to spare.
Yes. I'll talk to Wyll about his father. Poor Wyll.
Gods be damned. With that parasite in his brain, Father could wreak untold havoc in the Absolute's name. Should Baldur's Gate fall to the Absolute, every one of the coast cities will be ripe for the plucking. We're not just fighting for our cure, we're fighting for my father. We're fighting for the Gate. We're fighting for all of Faerun.
The Absolute Cult has Ravengard. Where will they take him?
Worm's Rock Fortress. All travelers to Baldur's Gate flow through it. It serves as headquarters for the Flaming Fist and their commander, my father. The Absolute's army's on the march. Gods forbid a tadpole Grand Duke throw open the gates for them.
Before we get to Baldur's Gate, there's like a small city and a fortress.
Yeah, Worm's Crossing.
I was 17. Father, older Ravengard, had just been named a Grand Duke and was called away to Elturel to help settle a dispute. That's when the Cult of the Dragon made its move.
The Cult of the Dragon, a fractured religion. Some believers
Thank you,
hold that
Ruzavin,
undead dragons
for
will
the
inherit
26
the world.
dinos.
Others worship the dragon goddess Tiamat. And intend to summon her to Faerun.
Okay, so the Call of the Dragon worship goddess Tiamat and also believe that undead dragons will take over the world. That's cool. The Call of the Dragon had to infiltrate Baldur's Gate. To what end?
To conjure the Dragon Queen and lay waste to Baldur's Gate. A 10-day after Father left, I heard a whisper as I slept. Duskhawk Hill, the Queen of Chaos awakens. Go alone. I grabbed a rapier and set out. There wasn't a cloud in the sky, yet not a single star was shining. There they were, gathered at the foot of the hill.
Your head tingles. Wyll wants to show you what happened.
Allow Wyll to share his memory with you.
In the looming shadow of the mount, 5 groups of 5 figures each encircle a lofty totem. Atop each totem, a dragon's head is carved, and a massive orb held in its mouth. The cultists chant, first softly, then crying to the starless sky. There is a crack of thunder, a gust of wind, and a dragon's white head appears in the storm.
Good thing you're succeeding them.
The first of Tiamat's 5 heads. As the maelstrom howls,
First time I watched this, I
lips pressed
didn't hear all this stuff.
She will destroy Baldur's
My history was not
Gate. Grant me your soul, and I will give you
that's
the power
why he
to
did it.
save it. She whispers.
Gotcha.
She read the terms while 2 devils stood witness. And I said yes. 1 soul for 1 city.
Why would she want to save it?
She didn't. She came on order of her mistress, Zariel. Tiamat made a play for power. Zariel had other plans. That was the most Mazora's ever said. All that mattered was that she got her prize. Another pet added to her warlock menagerie. The moment I agreed, I burned with the fires of Avernus and oozed the rot of Dis.
Dis is city.
The cultists choked on our poisons and burned from our flames. And when we were done, all that remained were 5 greyed orbs atop a pile of ash. My soul was bound, and my lips were sealed.
Gotcha. Is that how you lost your eye in battle with the Cult of the Dragon? Damn.
It is. The one scar I ever bore of it. You were right, of course. The new eye is a sending stone, courtesy of Mazora. She uses it to track my location and call from a distance.
Oh, you share your location with her, man?
I could
Damn.
flee to the spine of the world, or the depths of the lower dark, and still never shake her.
So she can find him anywhere. Okay. What about your father, the Grand Duke?
He returned to an unsuspecting city and a wayward son with a smirking devil at his side. I tried to tell him the truth, but my mouth couldn't form the words. I'd led him to the battlefield, but Mazora had swept it clean. I showed him my stone eye, but he only turned away. After, he said only one word. Go. So I did.
I'm gonna ask him if he knows about Gortash and Orin real quick.
Yeah.
Just because he's from Baldur's.
Orin? I'd never heard tell of, but Gortash I know. Or know of, more precisely. A self-styled strategic advisor to Baldur's Gate's peers. A bit player with dreams of a leading role, the way Father told it. He had no use for Gortash, and even less for his advice. I don't remember much beyond that. But where these Chosen are concerned, I have a suspicion we're about to know more than we'd like.
Okay, so Gortash is a advisor, but he's also a Baneite, right? I think is the one that he serves, Bane, which is the god of darkness. Baal is the god of murder, and that's Orin.
Oh, yeah.
And then I think Merkel was the god of bones, and that was Ketheric.
The worm-cleaned god.
Yeah.
The shadows are losing their grip on these lands. Shah can indeed be thwarted. Comforting to know. You wanted something?
Some matters I wanted to discuss.
I'm sorry.
Or council.
It might be best kept until later.
All right, Calvin, you talk with Karlak.
You saw Gortash, didn't you?
Oh, shit.
What the fuck was he doing down there? Is all of this because of him? The tadpole, the absolute.
She's mad.
How?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember Gortash being part of her plot. Gortash
She worked
gave
for
her
Gortash.
up. He gave her up to Zariel, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'd never have protected a Baneite even a decade ago. I looked after that fucker with my life. I trusted him. He gave me away to Zariel without a second thought. And now he's looking to ruin the entire Sword Coast.
Damn.
He has to die. And I'm gonna be the one who kills him.
So angry.
We'll do it together.
Mm-hmm.
He can't get away with what he's done. To me. To us. He won't get away with it.
I don't think I've heard her.
She's still burning. Look at her.
Yeah, she's real mad. All right, I'm gonna speak to Lae'zel if I can real quick. There she is.
She's beating up.
Move out of the way.
Why is that fungal zombie stumbling?
Earth is
No, they're not.
broken and the shadows are lifting. In time, these lands will heal.
There's talking about the shadow curse lifting. Oh, Dame Aelin and Isabel are down here.
I, for one, will miss the shadow curse. It did at least obscure the incessant sun.
You must be glad Ketheric is dead. She had a front row seat to that stomping.
I take pleasure in his passing. Whatever faults he may have had, Ketheric was a great leader.
You respected him?
Of course. He ruled Moonrise for centuries. That in itself deserves respect. I believe he was an honorable man, but the gods used him as their plaything. First, Shah and her sister, then the three behind the Absolute. I sympathize.
Or surprisingly soft-hearted sometimes.
It is a sharp mind that feels sympathy for one who suffers unnecessarily, not a soft heart.
Huh, that's a good line.
I saw strength in Ketheric that had been diluted by pain. But I will never forgive him for handing me to Orin. For that, I hope Merkel hollows out his bones and lets them be dust.
There you are. I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation.
Okie dokie.
Come closer.
She wants me to come closer. I will step closer.
Feel my voice rattle your bones as I proclaim our victory. Moon Maiden Selûne, hear me. Ketheric Thorm, traitor, apostle of Merkel, is dead at last. My mate, Most High. Darling Isabel is safe and well. Safe and well, and returned to my embrace. Blessings upon the slayer of the Wicked One.
Man, she's really good at saying what's happening. I don't know what that is.
We are a powerful party indeed. Faerun itself trembles at our touch. My darling Isabel says we will stay allied at your side. I am pleased to hear it. Pray, ask, and I will tell.
I don't need to pray. You're right here. Are you really Selûne's daughter?
Do I not radiate with my mother's
you're immortal,
brightness,
so...
her glory? There can be no doubt. I am of her silvered flesh, her celestial womb.
Aaron, that was really funny during the battle where I'm like, oh no, Dame Aylin's going to die. And you had to be like, Eric, she's immortal. That's the whole point.
Oh, you should examine her, Eric.
I'm like, yeah, no, I know. I'm just worried. Would your mother be willing to aid us in the fight against the Dead Three? Surely she will.
Why, she already has.
She already has.
She has brought her sword to your side, Dame Aylin.
Yeah.
So mighty are her wonders, her great wisdom. Together, we will set this fair land free of tyranny and murder. A century of it by now. I loved her from the moment I beheld her sweet face. Her great wise eyes. Her father Ketheric never did trust me. He did not fancy an immortal for his daughter's paramour. When she died, curse the day, the hour. We each of us mourned bitterly, but Ketheric's pain could be touched by no aid, no boundary. He turned to wretched Shah, the Lady of Loss, for relief, and she whispered into his ear, poisoning his mind. He and his loathsome advisor, Balthazar, lured me into the Shadowfell, claimed they'd found someone in need of my aid. There, they trapped me in their infernal cage.
They're such dicks.
I was killed, murdered, made dead over and over and over by justiciars of every make and kind. I was reborn, for it is my nature. And Ketheric fed upon my immortality all the while.
So she would die and just be reborn? Damn.
The brute is dead, and we
No wonder
live.
she's so jazzed he's dead. All right, that's Dame. I'll talk to Isabel.
I can't believe it. I can't believe Aylin is here. And my father. I heard what happened. What he'd become. By killing him. You set him free. You set Aylin free. And me. When an emissary of Selûne came to our little town, we were elated. Dame Aylin, daughter of the Moon Maiden herself. Tell me, do you believe in love at first sight? That's exactly it. And I tell you, I took one look at her and I just knew. She was it. Lucky for me, she felt the same way. But my father was skeptical. Aylin is immortal, after all. I understand it's strange. There's an imbalance between us, certainly. But I suppose loving Aylin felt the same as loving myself. It was natural. Then... And this is where I still need answers. I died. I'm not sure how, why, but all was black. Next I knew, I was being jolted awake. I smelled musty air, I saw shadows. And then my father's face. So changed. So hideously warped.
It's interesting. She describes being dead as black. Does that mean that she was perceiving death? Or did she skip that time? And she's just trying to remember what happened, but all that was there is black.
It just, yeah, like she died, it was just dark, nothing, and then all of a sudden she was just back kind of thing.
Yeah, like we will use rise or speak to the dead spell, like to talk to a spirit in a body. Wonder if that implies that the spirit stays there. I'm not sure. He'd become the chosen of Merkel.
Dang.
I didn't know that then.
I was gonna click.
But I could see the change in him. He told me we'd be together now. Said that Aylin was dead. I couldn't speak. Could only run. I found last light within the shadows. Made a shelter there. Prayed my father wouldn't find me. By the time Jaheira came, I'd pieced together just enough to know I'd been dead 100 years. That my father was the source of the horrors plaguing this land, my home. I couldn't tell her who I was. I had to protect them, and myself, no matter what. It's all out in the open now, and with my father dead, I have nothing to fear. Except for Aelin. She needs healing, rest. I'm grateful for your help, your friendship. I hope we won't intrude on your hospitality too long, but I'm grateful for a safe place to, well, just to be.
Well, enjoy the camp. Okay.
You seem to know things about Shadowheart. When will you tell her?
In due time. Mother Selûne will tell me when the time is right. Painful truths should be handled with some decorum.
Painful truths. That's it.
So when will the curse actually be lifted?
I can't say for certain, but we'll see it come to pass long before this place recedes behind us. Don't worry. All is at hand. We can depart whenever you're ready.
Okay.
Once the curse is lifted, nature can take its course without me. I belong at your side.
Glad to have you.
And I'm glad to be had. Glad to be with you, I mean.
He's so horny.
Yeah, he's so horny. It's my new mustache, man. He's that's for it.
Goodbye, zombies. Oh wait, you're still here.
We have.
Oh yeah, they'll go away.
Points.
We don't.
I'm a little bit sad that they're gonna go away, but I'm also like a bit relieved that they're gonna go away.
It was a hell of a thing.
What do you know about me?
Cool.
Here we go.
Cool.
You spoke of my past. Being chased by wolves. I told
She's
no one
afraid of
about that.
wolves.
Almost no one. But I certainly didn't share that with you.
There is nothing I can tell you that you do not already know yourself. They trained you well, trained you hard. Chiseled away any part of you that did not fit their plan. They made you forget.
I chose to do that. For the mission to protect Shaz.
Secrets. Yes, yes, that is an old song, girl. Your goddess cares more for her precious secrets than she does her devotees.
Get to the point.
When you freed me, you severed a bond between me and that dog, Thorm. A bond of pain. His, inflicted on me. When I laid eyes on you, I sensed a similar bond. You, tethered to two others. Someplace distant.
Tethered to two others.
Let me help you remember.
You feel Shadowheart's mind tug at the edges of your own. You know this.
Dude, your hair tonic is doing so good.
Wants you to see
It's doing great.
whatever is about to be revealed.
Open your mind to that sensation.
Open your mind.
All right, I'll open my mind.
Yes.
Your mind joins with Shadowheart's. Something pulls at you both, bringing you elsewhere.
Whoa. Young Shadowheart, young Shart.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's Scratch doing here?
That's not Scratch.
Oh.
Ah. Cool. Is that a mask? That's a cool outfit. Is that her dad? Are the two her parents?
What?
Damn.
Who was that man?
You already know. Did you not see yourself in him?
Yeah.
Do you not recognize your own blood?
My father. That was him.
That is him. He lives still. And your mother, too.
No.
You give up all your memories. You don't know.
And who told you
Yeah.
that? Your adoptive
Fucking
family?
Shar. Fuck.
You are not to blame. You were young, impressionable. They took you because they wanted to break and remake you. But you are a child no longer. You are a woman.
One who knows what must be done.
My parents. I need to save them.
Yeah. Bet you they're in Baldur's Gate.
We got other concerns, right? Like we gotta save the world or something, don't we?
Oh, we gotta help,
all right.
man.
I guess
We
we'll
have to
find some
help.
parents.
It's your girl. This is why she doesn't like you.
To return to their lair. But be warned. You may have once thought of them as comrades, friends, even lovers. They will all be enemies now. You have been forewarned for what is to come. But not yet forearmed.
Oh.
The Spear of Night. I thought
That's
that was
what she.
cast into
That's
the
what she.
Shadowfell.
Yeah, that's what she threw.
Isn't that thing supposed to be able to kill you?
I was able to retrieve it before it sank too far into Shar's umbral domain.
She got it because she can fly.
Shar is quick to discard whatever she has no use for. I think you know that well enough. But I felt it call to me as I took flight. Whatever Shar calls her own, Selûne has equal claim to. They are one and the same. Their power is matched and mirrored. Take it. You will find it useful.
Dude, is it a Selûne spear now?
That will be up to you. Same as before.
I heard some magic.
I need every advantage, it seems. Thank you.
Cool.
A debt repaid. You returned my life unto me. Now go and claim your own.
It hurts.
Yeah, that'll keep happening.
Shar torments you still.
What a dick.
I know.
Creature she is.
Stupid Shadowheart. Hits the button.
See that your parents' sacrifices aren't in vain. Allow the Moon Maiden to guide you at last.
Okay.
Sweet.
Aaron, you got a spear, dude.
All right. Would you like to go to bed? Yes. Goodbye, zombies.
No, Aaron, look at the pool of blood.
There is so much blood.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
That's horrible.
I'll fix it.
The blood.
Create water. Oh,
The
okay.
ice.
That worked. No, Lizelle fell. Aaron! She's just minding her own business, stepping out of her tent. Whoop! Slide whistle.
There you go. Now there's water here.
And now I'm wet.
Thank you. That was funny.
I've been lied to. My whole life. And I was gullible enough to just believe it. My parents are alive, and I have to save them. I think a part of me always knew that. A part that Shar denied.
She looks amazing with that spear, by the way.
Indeed. But the truth may yet prove painful. Who knows what Shar still keeps from me.
Oh yeah, I did want to say that, you know, we briefly saw the wolf that Shadowheart was afraid of. In the creche, I took Shadowheart with me in one of my playthroughs at home, and there's a wolf there next to, like, the captain, and when she's next to a wolf, she'll literally get the status frightened, which I thought was pretty cool.
Yeah, throw them up, Josh.
Wanting us a song.
People are
A
interested.
stupid song won't bring Mo back. Tell her, won't you?
Alfira
We
is
did,
trying to
Baba.
sing songs.
They'll hear how bad I
Madness.
am at RPing.
Why, yes. Once Alfira is done with this song, we will
They'll
be
hear how
looking
bad
for
my RP
patrons.
is.
All
Oh,
coppers
yeah.
welcome, pal.
Okay.
Miss Alfira wants to write us a song about you fighting Ketheric.
Oh, all
But
the
I
kids are
miss
missing.
Mole.
Alfira's doing what she can, but it's not enough. Alfira, she's writing a song.
There's a You're
The
here.
person I want to tell me nothing.
Good. That's good.
Are you alright?
Me? Oh, I'm fine. I'm just worried about the kids. Maul is still missing, and they haven't taken it too well. I've been trying to cheer them up. We're writing a song together. But I think
They
they're
are.
just humoring me.
I'm sure they appreciate it. Writing a song is hardly going to distract them. Like I'm humoring you by having this conversation. Jeez.
Number one.
Maybe. I'd love to put on a show just for them. But it's boring if I'm the only one
Offer to play with her, Eric.
I need another bard. Maybe I'll find one in the city. Until then, the kids and I shall
play music with her.
I can't.
Aww.
But she's starting to play on her own. Do you think she has a disadvantage in stealth checks with those bells?
Nah, Cyril can do it.
Okay.
Yeah. I was just looking at our character tags. So I'm a one-eyed, deep gnome, underdark, gnome, humanoid, rogue, monk. But Shadowheart is Baldurian, cleric of Selûne, half-elf, humanoid, Shadowheart, and high half-elf. So, where is she finding this, and can I have some?
Faith Warden, Forbidden Knowledge, Gold, Dwarf, Humanoid, Druid.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a dwarf and a gold dwarf?
Yeah.
To Baldur's Gate!
Eric hit no.
Eric, I knew it was you.
I hit yes.
You don't know.
The curse has been lifted. The land's cleansed of the shadows. Kethric's reign of living death is over.
Oh, check this shit out.
Courage has been tested, and in this at least, you have triumphed.
I love this.
From Kethric's statue.
Yep. Oh, turn around, you fool! Yes!
Turn and look.
Oh.
Yes. Yes.
That wagon still looks like shit, though.
Or that's gonna disappoint Hauser. My favorite wagon.